Hello, everyone. My name is Alia Hamada Forrest. I'm the Executive Director of Roslindale Village Main Street. And today I have the pleasure of chatting with one of our grab and go farmers market sponsors, Ellen and Janice Real Estate Team. Hi, Ellen and Janice. How are you today?
Hi, I'm Ellen.
And I'm Janice.
We're doing well.
I'm
hanging in
great.
there. Yeah. During this
Perfect.
crazy time, we are fine.
Awesome. So, what type of business is Ellen and Janice Real Estate Team? Do you do more than real estate? What do you guys do for work?
So we run a team, obviously out of our names. We are affiliated with the brokerage called Compass. We've been selling real estate since the early 2000s, so 2001. I've always had a background in sales, and Janice's background
Is in actually theater and architecture. So it's a nice marriage, both literally and figuratively, for us to work together.
We've been together for 37 years, and we are residents of Jamaica Plain now, but we lived in Roslindale for 7 years. And I'd like to say that when we first started selling real estate, we really helped to bring Roslindale into the next level. More and more buyers and sellers were looking, especially buyers in Roslindale, and we're really happy that we've been a part of such a great resurgence of such a wonderful community. We have a team of 8 out of Compass, and we serve all of the Boston area, predominantly JP, Rossi, West Roxbury, and then we go further afar as well.
Yeah, but we consider our team to be pretty hyper local, having again lived in Roslindale and lived in JP for many, many years. And many of our buyers and sellers are all in this area.
That's so cool. Thank you for bringing more people to our neighborhood.
Oh, well, we
You're welcome.
love Roslindale, and we love the shops and the restaurants and the breweries and the farmers
It
market.
just keeps getting better. It just keeps getting better.
That's awesome. What I want to say is that a lot of new residents that I've seen come to our neighborhood, probably because of real estate agents like yourselves, tend to immediately want to volunteer because of the neighborhood. So we end up seeing a lot of new residents.
Well, we're so fortunate to have such a vibrant business community. And, you know, the city is doing more for streetscapes on Cummings Highway. And in spite of the pandemic, there's a lot of wonderful things happening and people are out and about. And it's just a great community. And now, many years later, more people are only calling us to say, we want to live in Roslindale. They're bypassing JP now in many instances. So.
Right.
So we're excited.
It was the JP alternative. Now it's just Rossi.
I remember reading a phrase that said, Roslindale, JP's little sister.
Well, we've grown up.
Yeah, I agree. So speaking of the COVID-19 pandemic and all of the changes that we've seen, how has your business adapted?
I think our business was really at the forefront of adapting when everything started to shut down. We had amazing leadership at our company Compass to do everything virtual. So from, having buyer presentations to listing presentations to having our brochures be all available online, doing Matterport tours, just everything that we were able to do made all of our buyers and sellers incredibly comfortable to say, I still want to do this. I still want to either buy a new home or sell a home or buy and sell simultaneously. And I want to work with Ellen and Janice because clearly they have it all together. And we felt that we had it together because of our company Compass.
Part of the other thing, after we all sort of realized that A, we were essential, and B, how do we need to be safe, is that our company really, because we're one company throughout the United States, started to create many platforms of coaching and classes and how to also make yourself better as a real estate agent, how to help buyers, how to help sellers during this time. So we have a huge growth of schooling and education. So, because we had a little more time on our hands and we were home a little bit more, I also started to learn again. And we're a little bit older, I learned how to do a virtual tour and how to speak on Zoom and do all these things that I was like, really? It's been quite a learning. We've met a lot of people online for the first time. Now that we're back more out in the field, which has been a couple of months, we're meeting people with masks on. We have no idea, are they happy? Are they not happy? I mean, it's really been astounding, but our community of realtors, as well as the people that we serve, are really respectful. And most people have been really like, we need to work in this community together. And so it's been really interesting and good.
It's been an education, is what she's trying to say.
Yeah, it's totally a learning culture right
Yes.
now, which is cool, but also challenging.
Yes.
We are also essential. Our farmers market is deemed essential in Massachusetts. And I know when we first started the market, we reached out to all of our sponsors just to let them know, like, we have less vendors this year and we aren't able to have entertainment. But we know that you, Ellen, and Janice have been sponsors of the market for quite a few years now. Why is sponsoring the RVMS Farmers Market important for you guys?
Well, I think it's multiple levels. I mean, I think first and foremost, Adams Park and the Farmers Market has really been a meeting point for community. And I think community is really important prior to the pandemic, and obviously even more so because community means many different things. And it was a meeting place, and that felt very important. From a food and security thing, you know, that's all, having fresh fruits and vegetables and having access to that is so important in today's climate. I mean, we hear so much about people being hungry and not eating well and how things are expensive. And then lastly, from my perspective, I'm sure Janice will add to this, is to be able to help farmers, small farmers, bring their foods to people is so important. I mean, the pandemic has really showed us, and we didn't know this before, how hard it is to distribute food. And so this is now even like more important than ever to be involved with people that supply food for others.
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree with that. I think that just eating healthy in general, and I think,
And then there's that.
I think the change in eating habits over the last several years and understanding how it's more important to have food that is local, and again, just having that support to the local farmers and having a place that's so convenient for everybody to be able to, wake up on a Saturday morning and just go get, the fruits and vegetables and fresh breads and things that you're going to use on that day or the next day and cook for your family has never been more important.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I have one final question.
Okay.
And speaking of healthy food or not, sometimes our market sells things like bagels and donuts, but
yeah, and we're sometimes getting those bagels and donuts.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing to purchase at the market?
Well, I go to Brookwood Farms a lot. They really seem to have a nice array of fresh veggies and fruits, and so and they're really friendly, and I really like to support them. Not sure he was there this year, but Alex of Alex's Ugly Hot Sauce is just amazing. I mean, you put just a couple of drops of that hot sauce on any particular meal, and it totally makes,
especially when I cook.
Yeah, and it makes something bland, really vibrant and spicy and delicious. So,
and I also like the bagels and the donuts as well.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you for spending some time with me to chat about your business and your sponsorship. Thank you again for continuing to sponsor our Grab and Go Farmers Market this year. It's every Saturday in Adams Park from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and it goes all the way until the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So,
wow, great.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having us.